Sketches are the foundation of a SolidWorks model, so improving workflow here can massively increase the speed at which a design is created. This video looks at a number of tips and tricks to get the best out of sketch tools in SolidWorks. Let's take a look. Being able to add sketch relations quickly is a must. When adding new sketch entities, instead of adding sketch relations using the Properties pane on the left-hand side, try using the pop-up context menu instead. This displays all the same options and is much faster to access. Remember, if you need to add relations between multiple sketch entities, such as two lines or a line and a circle, you can multi-select by holding down Ctrl. It's common to need to sketch a combination of lines and arcs. A quick way to sketch an arc without prompting it from the sketch menu is to either press A on your keyboard, which toggles between line and arc, or alternatively, drag the cursor into the endpoint of a sketch line, and when the cursor is pulled back out, an arc is sketched. The direction that the cursor is pulled out determines the position of the arc. The trim tool is a great way to tidy up a sketch and remove unrequired sketch segments. For most applications, the power trim option achieves exactly what is required. Dimensions and sketch relations often get deleted when trimming, leaving a previously fully defined sketch undefined. To avoid this, enable the option Keep Trimmed Entities as Construction Geometry. Instead of deleting the trimmed entities, this option converts the trimmed entities into construction geometry, allowing any sketch relations and dimensions to be maintained. As an extra tip, if Shift is held down while trimming, this toggles the trim command to extend mode, and sketch lines can instead be extended up to the next entity. By default, SolidWorks sketch entities snap into position and relations are added automatically. While sketching, if relations being automatically added need to be temporarily disabled, simply hold down the Control key. This is great for when a number of potential snap points exist within a tight area. Making the most of symmetry can massively reduce design time. Within a sketch, there are two ways to mirror entities. The first is by sketching all of the required sketch geometry on one side of a centre line and then selecting everything to be mirrored, along with the centre line for reference, and clicking the mirror command. The second is using the command called Dynamic Mirror. With a centre line selected, choose Dynamic Mirror. Dynamic Mirror achieves the same end result as using the mirror command, only the mirrored geometry is created as the sketch is being drawn, giving real-time feedback. Dynamic Mirror is disabled when the sketch is exited, or this can also be achieved while still in the sketch by clicking the Dynamic Mirror button again. Silhouette entities are a way of capturing sketch geometry based on the silhouette of an existing body. Take this revolved part as an example. To capture the external shape of the revolve into a new sketch, rather than manually sketching over the existing geometry, a new sketch can be created, silhouette entities selected, and the body chosen. If the external silhouette option is ticked, any internal silhouettes or edges will be excluded when the sketch is created. When Shaded Sketch Contours is enabled, any closed sketch shapes are shaded. This makes it easy to tell if a shape is fully closed or not, which is really useful before attempting to create a feature. Shaded sketch contours can be used alongside the keyboard Alt selection to quickly define the contours that should be used for an extrusion. Hover over the required contour and hold down Alt to select. The Extrude command can then be directly prompted from the context menu. Mouse gestures are one of the best ways to reduce design time when sketching, as they bring the most commonly used commands directly to the cursor. Hold down the right mouse button and drag through to access Line, Rectangle, Circle and Dimension tool. Holding down the right mouse button and dragging a second time reprompts the mouse gestures so another command can quickly be selected. Mouse gestures reduce screen travel by allowing the most commonly used commands to be directly on your cursor. So check out our video on customizing SolidWorks to improve performance for more information on how to maximize what can be done with mouse gestures, as well as some other great customization tips. Great, hopefully these tips have been useful. Thanks for watching and make sure to let us know if you have any ideas for other topics we can cover in future videos. And remember, if you're looking to create engaging 3D interactive presentations from your CAD data, check out Cadasio.com.